down and read sites. Read, I gotta.
Oh, what did I goof up already?
Oh no, you haven't done anything. I goofed up because your name is not fully cropped. But now we are all here and assembled. We're gonna start playing very soon, but we just want to give you a chance to tune in, get us a chance to get things going, and also break down kind of a little bit of what you'll be seeing tonight. We have 8 amazingly talented performers, and we will give them proper introductions when we begin. But the main thing that we want to drive home really quick as we start the stream is we are raising money for Stop AAPI Hate. It's been an insane week. It's honestly been an insane year, but the least that we can do is make some donations and help out our friends and our family and our neighbors that are facing such incredible hardship. Fuck white supremacy. Fuck the shit out of that stuff. I hate it. Everybody should. It's not hard to dislike white supremacy in this country and the rise of gun violence. And if I just want to open up, and if you don't like that statement, then that's okay. Go somewhere else on the internet. But here at Super Dating Simulator, we stand with our friends and our family and our neighbors. We stand against gun violence and white supremacy. We're raising money tonight, so we'll have the link in our chat, Super Dating Simulator, and we're raising money for Stop AAPI Hate. All right.
So if you folks do donate, we are matching donations up to $100. All we ask is that you take a screenshot of the receipt of your donation and then send it to us either in our DMs on Instagram. We are at Super Dating Simulator. You can send it to us via email, superdatingsimulator@gmail.com. You can send it to us on Facebook Messenger. Just find a way of showing us that you donate, because again, we're going to be matching those donations up to $100. We would really love to make, a big difference in the way that we can and donate some funds to this really incredible organization. So if you're able to, go ahead and make those donations and let us know.
Reed, do you want to break down what people are going to be doing during this show?
Oh my goodness, I thought you'd never ask. I am very excited. So we have 8 fantastic comedians. They do not know who is coming up when. We will be drawing their names at random and deciding who goes first via coin toss. Once the coin has spoken, they will have 1 minute to make their case as why their crush is the best crush of all time. Of course, then they will each have a 30-second rebuttal to either attack or defend in whichever kindness they would like. Now, who wins? As mentioned, that is up to you. There will be a vote on the Super Dating Simulator Twitch site. If you're watching on the pack, you need to come over to the Super Dating Simulator to vote by pressing either a 1 or a 2. The names correlated will show up on the screen to decide who will win and who proceeds forward to the next round.
All right. That's amazing. And so I think we should probably get this party started. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Hyper Crush Battle Arena 3. Where there is a will, there is a crush. You think your voting doesn't mean too much, but it'll mean who's the champion? Who's the champion? Hyper Crush Battle Arena 3.
Wow. Where did that come from? That's amazing.
I thought I missed rehearsal or something.
Yes.
Guys, that just comes straight from my soul. And we are going to get things started. So on the screen, you can see that we have Charlie Day, Bo Lin, Charlie Day from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Bo Lin from Korra, The Legend of Korra, the Goose from Untitled Goose Game, Mrs. Coulter from, I believe, His Dark Materials, Frankie Griffin, I don't know why I always preempted Balthazar Blake, but from The Sorcerer's Apprentice, Hange from Attack on Titan, Utena from Revolutionary Girl Utena, and Jared Dunn from Silicon Valley. These are our fictional crushes, but we do have an amazing cast that is representing them, but we'll get to each one in turn as they come up to the dais. So, but the thing is, this is not actually what we're going to start with. We're randomizing our first round. So,
no.
Yes, it's happening. So,
I'm really excited. I don't know who's hotter, the crushes or the comedians, and I have to decide.
In the first
it's me.
1, 2,
it's
3,
me.
4, 5, 6. Coming in round 1, it's going to be Hange, repped by Dominique Johnson, going up against random number generator Oh, going up against Bolin.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anime fight.
An anime matchup. An anime matchup to start us off. This is
Okay.
auspicious.
There's gonna be blood.
All right, so here we go. So, Sarah and Reed, give me a breakdown of what you think the dynamic is for this fight.
Okay.
Sarah, take it, please. I can't.
So the dynamic, you mean like what we're about to see, or just like the vibe or predictions?
Yeah, predictions, vibe, whatever. You only have a couple more seconds.
Oh man. I mean, honestly, it's like so hard. It's like one is like a big, buff, burly man. One is like a seemingly smart, capable woman, which is like historically our audience's two favorite kinds of people. We had, I believe, a Legend of Korra character win our last Hyper Crush Battle Arena, so we know that our fans are big. Our fans are big Legend of Korra people. That could be an advantage. But also, maybe they want to switch things up. Maybe they're ready for some Attack on Titan. So It's anyone's game. It's really anyone's game.
We have Professor and Himbo energy. We don't know which is going to win. And I'll be honest, I want to see them fight as questions and fight in real life. Because we got brains, we got brawn. Sure, he can earthbend, but she knows her way around a Titan, and she names them, which means she has the sensitive side.
All right. Well, we have brains and we have brawn, and now we have the battle. So, Sarah, if you could, or to Reed, flip the coin, decide who goes first.
All right. Bolin is tails because he has Pabu, who is a tailed lemur. Not a lemur. Don't hate me. We have heads. So this means Hange, our brainiac, is going first.
All right. Dom, you have 1 minute for Hange, and your time starts now.
All right, so let me hit y'all with some facts real quick. One, every character in Attack on Titan is a fascist monster, except for Hange. She's the only person who's like, hey, you know what? Let's do some science on these Titans. And everybody else is like, these damn Marlians and these damn devils, brah, let's kill everybody. He's like, whoa. Aaron, Zeke, chill the F out. Like, just be cool. But when the time comes, she'll hang you over the wall and threaten to drop you, but then be like, you know what? This ain't gonna accomplish nothing. I could drop this old man. Or
15 seconds.
I could just go live my life. And everybody else is scared of Aaron. And when he like threatens, was like, you can't keep me in here. She was like, oh, quit touching me, you big old perv. She ain't scared of nothing. And she fine.
That's time. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, Eric, you have 1 minute to make your case and your time starts now.
All right. So I'm going to convince you that the best crush of all time is Bolin from Korra. Now, did I watch any of the show in preparation for Hyper Crush Dating Sim? No, but what I do have is a folder from high school full of pictures of Bolin that I have been saving for this exact moment. So I think rather than make any points, I'm just going to give you some visuals. If you see right here, actually, you see right here is a pic. There's too many faces. I shouldn't have started with that one.
Hold it in front of your chest. Hold it in front of your chest.
This face right here. Look at that. Isn't he the best boy? Look at those realistic features. Next, I have a picture of him. This is a little more modern. You can't tell, but it does say "Hey Korra" next to it in quotes. I don't know if anyone here was on the side of like the Bolin Korra thing. I know there were some other ships going on. I do actually have about
time.
What's my time?
That's time. That's time.
Right. If you want to see more, if you want to see more of these.
All right, now we kick it to Dom for 30 seconds of rebuttal. Dom, your rebuttal time starts now.
All right, so you at the Attack on Titan bar and everybody else is talking about fascist shit, right? Except for Hange. And she's just out here living her life. You like, you know what? I'm gonna go holler at her real quick. So you go holler at her and she was like, bro, you wanna go back to the crib? And you like, yeah. So you go back to the house and she's like, let me slip on to something more comfortable. She come out in full gear, omnidirectional gear, and she's like, let me put on a song. And all of a sudden you hear da dee da dee 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 da dee da. You just get hype and have the best sex of your life.
That's time. That's time. Okay. Wow, one incredibly vivid image later. Okay, Eric, your 30-second rebuttal time starts now.
I really wish I could have understand some of those points you were making, Dom, but I actually stopped watching Attack on Titan before it started getting into like poor Nazi symbolism, so I'm sorry I can't relate here. Korra, end of Korra was pretty gay. I don't know if y'all remember that. There was like actually like, that show was kind of brilliant. Bridges, I don't know where Attack on Titan's going right now. I hate to bring the politics of it all into this, but I'm not going to spoil the rest of my Bolin pictures, so I'm just going to leave it there. I yield my time.
Which is perfect because it just ran out. So
that was a second. Yielding 1 second is still a second.
Okay, so
really, wow, impossible choice. But now you guys have to vote between a woman who isn't a fascist and a man. And a man that you have seen pictures of.
All right, press 1 for Hangé. Press 2 for Bolin. I don't even know. Okay, we see a lot of ones coming in. A lot of ones are just slamming into the chat. Oh, people like people who aren't fascists, apparently.
I don't want to sway people either way, but as far as like anime characters that I felt the most like, Bolin was high up in that regard. When I watched Korra, I saw myself in the slightly larger but heart of gold Bolin. He's got the soft boy energy, but I did not expect all motion gear to be a sex toy. So,
I mean, it could be. She's a scientist.
Omnidirectional gear for omnidirectional pleasure?
For omnidirectional fun.
Reed gets
Listen, the moment Dub laid it out, I was like, well,
maybe.
All right, we're gonna cut off the voting in 3, 2, 1. And it looks like our winner here in round 1 is Hangé. We want to thank Eric Solis for his
You'll never get these. You'll never get these
to me. I need them.
No, you don't get to see them now. I'm sorry. I had some really good ones.
You know what? Consequences.
Okay. We want to say thank you again to Eric and Bolin for, you know what, bringing the cute, bringing the adorable. But we got to keep moving on. So we're going to hide that poll. Congratulations, Hangé. So the random number generator is going to choose between 6. It now generates the 6th choice. Jared Dunn. Hold on, I gotta. Now I have to change this. So up next, it's Jared Dunn up against. I am doing the random number 3, which is Mrs. Coulter. From
live action TV series crush matchup.
Live action mashup. Okay, so Sarah and Reed, you guys lay out the contest, and I'll prepare the battlefield.
Before we go too far into laying out the contest, I do want to say more people have come on. This show, all of our donations are going to Stop AAPI Hate, and we are matching all donations up to $100. The link will be popping up in the chat quite soon. So please, actually no, Wizworld Live. Thank you so much for the hand up. Thank you so much for already
for the donation.
And for the donation. Thank you. Which we appreciate every donation that you guys make. Thank you so much. And we want to make the world a better place through comedy and through, really cute animated and not animated and fictional crushes of all types. That being said, Sarah, what are you thinking about this matchup? Do you have any predictions of who's going to pull ahead on this one?
I'm so excited because these are 2 shows I have never seen. And sometimes it really is fun to just go in blind and be like, please explain this very complicated character, probably that you have a lot of feelings about, to me by like yelling at me for 60 seconds. That's my preferred method of learning anything.
I would have to agree. The only thing that I have a bit ahead is the gentleman from Silicon Valley I have gotten from The Office. And he has that wonderful, they call him like the skeleton man, which who doesn't want to bone a skeleton? Only me? Okay.
Me too. Yeah.
Thank you. Trying to bribe the host. I'm not a judge, but if I was, I'd be bribed.
Who do we want to bone? Who do we want to crush on? I think we're about to find out. Reed, spin that wheel, and that wheel being a coin.
All right.
What is a coin if not a tiny wheel?
All right. Heads is for the mister. Tails is for the mister. The missus is going first.
Woo! Ladies first.
Hey.
All right, Marcelina, you have 1 minute to make your case. Your time starts now.
Thank you very much. Were you raised in a moderately Catholic household and therefore traumatized by puberty? Do you have issues with your mother and or your father? Do you like pretty things? Hi, I'm Marcelina Chavira, and I'm here to introduce you to Mrs. Marissa Coulter of His Dark Materials. She is the main character's possibly psychopathic, yet devastatingly beautiful and a genius woman, as played by Ruth Wilson, the amazing actress. Yes, I have a crush on Ruth Wilson, but that just makes Mrs. Coulter that much more of a deep character. She's a woman in a man's world who's succeeding.
15
She has
seconds.
the biggest heel turn in all of literature, and she's a genius scientist, and she's gorgeous.
Great. That's your time.
Thank you.
All right. Absolutely incredible. Switching it over to Allison, discussing Jared. Allison, your time starts now.
Where to begin? The ghost-like features that look like somebody starved a virgin to death? Perhaps. This man is tall, loyal, rich, and smart.
Ooh.
Good luck finding a white man like that. It doesn't exist. He is, unlike the other one, not fucking evil, unlike a lot of people on the show. And he's system impacted. So he grew up in the foster care system. So he's also street smart. He knows why hookers do the oxy. He knows everything that a woman wants. And as they say on the show, this guy fucks. So look at his beautiful, beautiful fucking face. Okay. And just imagine that this is like 6'5". You're gonna
15
have
seconds.
these hip bones are gonna bruise the fuck out of you, but it's gonna take a ride.
Oh. Woohoo.
Incredible stuff. That's
Damn.
time. Okay. Wow. So much happening in these two. I'm so definitely excited. Okay, Marcelina, you have 30 seconds for your rebuttal. Your time starts now.
Mrs. Coulter kills God in the third book of the series. So we will be seeing Mrs. Coulter of Mrs. Coulter also kill God in the next series of His Dark Materials, coming to HBO probably in 2023, unfortunately. But she's also conflicted and brooding. And a win for the billionaires, a white straight hetero white man with money against this brilliant woman.
That's your time. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Allison, you have 30 seconds for a rebuttal, and your time starts now.
This is actually a little bit different, right? Because this is about the 99% working hard to make it when they had no chance in America, okay? Clearly being molested as a child, having to work the streets. This is about a rich woman stealing the souls of children, okay? We've all done that. It's not that great. This beautiful creature right here is loyal as fuck, okay? He would go anywhere for you. He would do anything for you. He will love you. He will speak to you all night. He will cook you food.
That's time. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I could not have guessed anything about either of those characters. Okay, folks, take it to the Twitch chat. Is it going to be a tall, angular, rich white man or a woman who kills God?
Type 1
Oh God.
Simulator Twitch.
type 1 in the chat for Jared Dunn. Type 2 for Mrs. Coulter. I didn't realize we were going to get into not only identity politics, but also the politics of killing God and ethical prostitution. Which, all prostitution should be legal anyway, right? Let's get those protections.
It's sex work.
Sex work, sorry.
Expert.
Yeah, but not when you're a child.
No.
No, yeah, certainly not that one. Certainly.
Oh
not
my
that one.
guys, this race is actually pretty close and neck. I think that anyone can pull it. Oh my God, it's 50.
Mrs. Coulter was also most likely molested as a child.
Whatever. Whatever. Unmolestable.
You know
Okay,
what?
all right,
You know what? I'll say it. Bummer vibes. I'll say it. Bummer vibes on this round.
There is my soul is leaving my body, and we're only in the second round.
She was definitely severely beaten.
Okay,
child.
all right.
I'll throw out Jared thinks there is no God, so he doesn't have to kill one.
Okay, and the anguish is real, but so is the love. Let's.
Oh,
All right, let's. I think we're.
we're 50-50. We're neck and
3,
neck.
2, 1, and I am gonna call it. We are 50-50 on this fight. So, Reed, take it away.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't want this. I don't want this responsibility anymore. But
Oh,
Heads
no.
is going to be for the missus who killed God, and Tails is going to be for the sexy skeleton man. I'm closing my eyes. I can't. I have to catch it. That was a horrible toss. I can't flip a coin anymore.
Good job,
Everyone's
Reed.
too hot on this show. Sorry, it's Tails.
All right.
Can I win?
You won.
Yes.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
She has part of her soul is this golden monkey that's following her around.
Yeah. Look,
It's really
Well,
cool. Everybody
he would
watch
look better naked.
It's
He would do
really
better without
good.
You know what? Just like the secret folder of Bullen pictures, there's some things that we lose the privilege of understanding once.
Well said, Miss Brown.
Thank you. That goes to the same purgatory as the secret picture folder. Along goes the golden monkey.
We
Hi.
just want to thank you guys. Thank you both so much, Marcelita, for your work. That was excellent, super funny, and Jared Dunn proceeds forward. All right, we're down to our last part of the first round. So get out the old random number generator and let's generate. Please generate. Okay,
My
so
soul's gone.
it is going to be Utena going up against, oh my gosh, because the letters are so small, it just shrinks it. So it's Utena going up against the goose.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
It's-
Oh my god.
It's
Another 2 different types of animation going up against each other.
Arguably, though, two LGBT icons.
Correct.
okay. Let's you guys break down the fight as I crop.
This honestly. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Reed.
I was going to say really quick, I don't know much about Utena. I feel like a bad person on every level. The goose, however, is an icon of 2020. So that's already a hard bar to come up to. Sarah, your thoughts. My thoughts are quick and short.
Honestly, this is another one where I really would have a hard time voting if I was in the audience because, first of all, like the goose is like the perfect chaos choice of like totally left field, but Utena is like the magical girl blueprint. She is like the like sapphic anime representation blueprint. Like she is just like this very iconic choice and like a nice classic anime, not like a deep cut per se, because I think like she has rightfully earned her place as an icon, but like.
All right, we are ready. Let's actually see how this battle plays out. Reed, with the flip, who's going first? Heads, Utena, and tails, goose.
Gooses have tails, so therefore goose shall be tails. I can't flip a freaking coin tonight. Apparently, heads, because Utena has a head. So
All
does
right.
Goose.
Utena
Goose has
leads us
tail.
off. Sarah.
All right, Nikki, your time. You have 1 minute. Your time starts now.
Oh no, Utena.
Oh, we
turn on
can't
your
hear
mic.
I hear you.
We can't hear you. We'll restart. We'll
Yeah.
We'll wait till we can hear you.
This is some chaos that a goose would do.
Honk.
That's okay. This is just building it.
It's building anticipation.
Can't
No,
hear
I
you.
can't hear you.
Do we want to switch tags and have our goose go first?
I would be happy to go first.
Please take it away, delightful goose.
Okay. Mayana, you have 1 minute for the goose. Your time starts now.
Boys, girls, and non-binary pearls, I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here with one simple mission, to prove to you that the goose is superior. It's not going to be very hard to do. Look at it. That's my first point. Love is a hard thing to describe, you know. It goes by many names, mysterious, all-consuming, but I prefer to call it untitled. The Untitled Goose Game, for example. The goose is a provider. The goose will bring you whatever you need, whether it be a bell, a rose, a random picnic by the lake. The goose will take care of you. He has a beautiful lakeside property. He also has a friend if you're into that kind of thing. You could do 2-player mode for all that I care. I'm not judging you.
15
Neither
seconds.
is he. I yield my time. I don't think I need any more.
Wow.
Hey, is it working now?
Yes,
Yes.
there you are.
Okay.
Okay. Wonderful. You have 1 minute. Your time starts now.
Hi, I'm Wakaba. I'm here to tell you about my boyfriend, Utana Tenju. She is the best. She is everything that everybody wishes that they could be. She's gender nonconformist and she hates injustice and unfairness. And she wants to be a prince. That's her biggest dream. When she was a kid, a prince came to her and gave her a rose ring. And she decided then and there that she didn't want to be a princess. She wanted to be a prince and save all the beautiful people out there. Like Anthe, the Rose Bride, I don't like her because she takes away from Utana, my love.
15 seconds.
Yeah. I love her. She's also a basketball star and she can dunk on you.
And that's time. Thank you, Wakaba-chan. Wow. Okay, so
past 2 minutes.
Okay, so now, Mayana and the Goose, you have a 30-second rebuttal. Your time starts now.
Wakaba, you're real kawaii, but I'm here to talk serious business. The Goose is everything you need it to be. A bad boy, a nice boy, a provider, and somebody who can give you the runaround. Seriously, that Goose runs real fast. The Goose can also fuck up some shoelaces. Sorry, Utana. Are you going to be able to play basketball today? Probably not. I yield my time.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Unprecedented. Okay, for Utana, the 30-second rebuttal, your time starts now.
Well, I think gooses are bad because they prank people, and Utana would never prank anybody because she wants to make people feel protected, like me. Oh, when I gave a love letter to my crush and he put it on a wall, she went and saved me by doing a duel on my behalf, and then she became the owner of the Rose Bride. I'm giving facts now. The goose is dumb.
That's your time. Okay, now it's time for our audience to make the ultimate choice between chaos and protection.
Ooh.
So type 1 for Utana, type 2 for Goose. This was an amazing fight of crushes, and I also just want to just apologize again for my improper usage of words earlier. Obviously, this is a place of acceptance and love, so I apologize for my dereliction of my duties. But it's always good to learn and grow, and I appreciate the chat. I appreciate our fans setting me up properly. So thank you again. I'm sorry.
I think you are dearly forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know who isn't forgiven? Utana and the Goose. They're fighting it out right now. But with the spirited defense. So okay, awesome. I think I'm gonna call it because I think we usually get around 12 votes for these things, guys. Let's finish the poll. The Goose is loose with 8 votes. But again, I don't know how this became formalized that we do the post trash talk segment, but I guess let's throw it back. Let's throw it back to Goose and Wakaba really quick. So Hong Kong.
I'm so sorry. I'm just not special enough to be a
Wakaba, you are plenty special. You can't compete with this. On your best day. Sorry.
It's true. The Goose team's really great.
Thank you. But you're great too, Wakaba. I'm a big fan of Utana. Have the action figure at home.
Okay. Aww. Well, you know what? That's a great way to end round 1 with a lot of love and understanding and proper sportsmanship. I want to thank Nikki Urban again for that. Oh wait, we haven't ended round 1. We got one more fight. Thanks, Nikki Urban, for bringing the Wakaba energy. Please watch Revolutionary Girl Utana, whatever chance
it's so
you get.
Special.
Yeah.
It's a special show.
It's a very special show. Okay, so I'm just going to update the brackets here. So the Goose is loose and moving on. Coming up next, however, is our final first round battle. Perfect time, about halfway through the show. It's Charlie Day up against Balthazar Blake. So a man who might think he's a wizard versus an actual wizard. And so Sarah and Reed, give us the tale of the tape.
This is a lot of chaos energy in both. I'm going to be honest. I've seen The Sorcerer's Apprentice and I've seen Charlie Day in general. He's the only reason I watch Pacific Rim. I'll be honest, amongst other things. I know he's in He's Always Sunny. We all know this.
Well, this is perfect because I have seen Sunny, but I haven't seen the one that Balthazar. So we're coming up to two opposite perspectives. So I think
it's chaos. It's all chaos. Literally, he throws a kid off a building and he's like, why? And he goes, you got this, child. And then he goes to be a sorcerer. I vaguely remember the movie as well.
Jay Baruchel plays a full adult in that movie.
No. Also, it's Nick Cage.
It's Nick Cage and Jay Baruchel, the most chaotic pairing.
Jay Baruchel always plays an actual adult male, though.
Well, except when he plays Hiccup, then he plays a boy.
Okay. I think our battle is set up between Charlie Day and Balthazar Blake. The fans are ready. I think we're ready. Sarah and Reed. Reed, who's going first?
Oh, no. I'm going to say, okay, between those two, I'm going to say Charlie Day probably would have a tail at some point in his life. So Balthazar is heads. The floor has spoken. Heads goes first. Balthazar.
All right. Balthazar leads us off. And Sarah, begin the fight.
Okay, we've got our timer here and ready. Your 1 minute starts now.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm here today, of course, promoting Balthazar Blake. As someone pointed out, it is indeed Nick Cage. And even though he's playing a wizard, the movie only exists because Nick Cage told his team, I would like to play a wizard in a movie. So somehow he got Disney to write it and pay for it, and he just does it, and he's great. He's confident the whole time. He's quasi-immortal. He's like over 1,000 years old. He has been waging a one-man war on evil wizards and witches and magic folk this whole time until Jay Baruchel comes into his life as a child, traps him in a jar with Alfred Molina for exactly 10 years. And they pop out, and his powers are almost limitless. There aren't really any internal rules because he's just that seconds. Cool. He can change shape. He can make things happen, and he knows how to vibrate stuff with his mind. And so, a shape changer who can vibe, ultimate sex partner.
That's your time.
Thank you.
I was not prepared for any single word of that. Okay, and then Ryan Smith for Charlie Day. You have 1 minute and your time starts now.
So I got to be quick because I got a video. However, I screwed up. I actually meant Charlie Kelly, not Charlie Day, the actor. However, I'm going to allow him to introduce himself.
Let's talk about your likes and dislikes. How about your favorite food? What would that be?
Oh, milk steak.
Mm-hmm. What?
Milk steak.
I'm not putting milk
Who
steak.
doesn't love a good milk steak?
Don't put steak, put milk steak. She'll know what it is.
No, she won't know what it is, Charlie. Nobody knows what that is.
No, okay, all right. What's your favorite hobby? Magnets.
Okay, what, like making magnets, collecting magnets,
Playing with magnets? Just magnets.
I'm gonna put snowboarding. We'll put snowboarding.
I don't really snowboard.
All right. What are some of your likes?
Ghouls. Son of a bitch. What are you ghouls go?
What? Like in movies and cartoons?
You guys get the point anyway. Charlie Day is solid. I got a lot more information. Make sure, help Charlie Day crush the opponents.
That is your time. And sorry for the administrative error on our end, Charlie Day, Charlie Kelly. We'll just say conceptually Charlie. Okay, so now we have time for the rebuttal. Okay, Frankie, you have your 30-second rebuttal time starts now.
Look, it's fun to just play clips from shows we like, but I have thoughts about my guy. Look, he fights. Also, I didn't even get to it. He has a love interest. It's Monica Bellucci. And she is a better sorceress than he is. That's how cool he is. He's cool enough to get her. And if he's good enough for Mary Magdalene, which she did play one time in a wonderful casting choice, I think it's good enough for you. Again, immortal, confident, smooth-talking shape changer who can vibrate things with his mind and is good enough for Mary Magdalene Bellucci. I yield the rest of my time.
Incredible, because it ran out. So very good. And then Charlie, 30-second rebuttal. Okay, Ryan, your rebuttal for Charlie. Your time starts now.
That's cute. Nick Cage with his one-dimensional acting. Anyway, however, Charlie Kelly is a man of the people. He is patriotic. He is a janitor, so you know he knows how to get shit done. His dancing skills, which later on I'm gonna show you guys, are epic and off the chain. I'm telling you right now, Charlie Kelly deserves to move forward.
Perfectly timed. Yep, that's it. That's 30 seconds. Okay.
Man, amazing.
Whoa.
Okay.
I just got to say, we have some amazing comedic talent here tonight. These crushes would be nowhere without these amazing comedians. I just have to say it. I have to put them in.
Absolutely, Reed. Couldn't agree more. We have amazing talent, amazing comedians, and honestly, there was a lot of multimedia magic in that last battle, which is appropriate because we're dealing with two essentially magicians. Also sniping at each other for like co-star choices. I did not think that I'd learn about Monica Bellucci's IMDb, but here we are.
So down below, it's vote 1 for Charlie Kelly and 2 for
Balthazar Blake.
I can't read. I was reading the poll and I can't read. That's why my name's Reed, to make up for the fact that I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. And thank you so much. We got another donation for Stop AAPI Hate. So thank you guys so much. We're going to keep those rolling in. Our goal is it would be great to meet $100 that we can match it. We can get $200 to this really incredible charity.
200 at the minimum. Absolutely. Yes. Please donate. We have the link in there in the chat. Stop AAPI Hate. I think we're going to end this poll in 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, Reed, you got to warm up your coin flipping fingers. Once again, fate will decide whose love ballad goes forward. Like Wizards of the Coast, tap that coin to get the mana of a decision.
There were so many things wrong with what you just said, but we're moving forward. Balthazar will be tails. Charlie Kelly will be heads.
I gotta vibrate the coin with my mind.
I got stop it. Tails has been what is going forward.
It worked. Holy shit.
The vibrations, damn it.
This is now officially Wizarding World Live. This is now officially Wizarding World Live. The show has now changed.
No.
Should have gone with something stronger.
No, Ryan, you were.
Thank you, Ryan.
Brian, you were plenty powerful.
Come on.
You know, I felt like I should have led with the dancing and the singing. I thought I could sneak by with the intro, but no, my hat's off.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And it looks like Charlie Day will be moving forward. I'm going to reflect. No, Balthazar will be moving forward. Sorry. And now we are in our final four and our semifinal fights. So we have Hange up against Jared Dunn. And I'm going to set that fight up. Sarah and Reed, give us the tail of the tape.
Man, it's pretty hard to think of two more diametrically opposed picks from this pool.
You have the Titan genius against the Titan of a rich man in Silicon Valley.
A Titan-sized man.
he is a tall. I'm not going to put my own biases in these because both of these are very awesome, handsome, beautiful, luscious picks.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that I'm hosting. I'm not allowed to vote. That's cheating. Pretty sure. I don't know.
Something that I want to see from the next few fights is I want to get down to some romance. You know, we've talked about the qualities of these characters, but now we're entering into the semifinals. I want to hear a little bit more about the passions. I want to hear a little bit more about the love. I mean, we heard a little bit about how Hange loves, but are there some other unexplored corners of Jared Dunn and Hange that we could get to? Let's see if we can scale this Titan of a contest. And Reed, let us know who's going first.
All right. Skeletons have a tailbone. Therefore, skeleton man, Gerard Dunn, is tails. Hange is heads, as she is a smart woman. Sure.
Sure.
Hey, that was a great coin toss. You're really getting better.
I'm warming up. Heads. Hange goes first.
All right.
All right, Dom, you have 1 minute for Hange. Your time starts now.
All right, let me hit y'all with some facts. Look, every single character on Attack on Titan is a fascist, except for Hange. Here's the thing. You got Zeke running around like a big old monkey beast titan, turning other innocent people into titans. They ain't got no wieners. They can't make love like Sam Weller. Sam Weller wants to hear about sexy things. Titans don't have genitals. Okay? That's just a fact. And you know what? This ain't even Zach Woods we talking about. If it was Zach Woods, I might be like, you know what? There's a chance that I might lose this round, but it ain't Zach Woods. It's a Zach Woods character, and not even an improvised character. It's a dude that somebody else wrote. Hange is the best character on the best anime of all time, and that is a fact. And I said it, and your mama agrees with me.
That's your time. Wow.
I can't go against my mama.
Facts is facts.
Okay, incredible stuff. Okay, Allison, you have 1 minute to once again defend your man. Your time starts now.
I'll start where I need to start, in the beginning. As a child, Jared Dunn had an imaginary friend. Who was that friend? Harriet Tubman. He's been a lover of Black women since day one. That's difficult to understand. In terms of sexual experience, he has a ton. He said, sometimes you have to numb yourself. If you want to work the corner, you can't fall in love every time you turn a trick. That's why you do the oxy. This is capable of doing things he doesn't like with a glee and a joyful attitude. Additionally, when asked how many women he slept with, he said he's been in love 2 times, but he's a gentleman and won't disclose the rest. That's wonderful for me. So this is a man, he's not going to tell everybody about you. He knows how all the ways to fuck. He's clearly going to give better head than whoever Dom's person is.
Holy
I just want to be
shit.
clear. This man is going to give better head, and everybody knows it. I don't think, what else do I need to tell you? He loves Black women. Dom, is your person going to love you?
And that's
Absolutely.
an incredibly charged way to go into a rebuttal. I'm a dog. Dom, your 30-second rebuttal starts now.
All right, so let's say that you want to be a scientist like Hange. So you in her scientist class, and at this point she's Commander Hange. So she's like, "Oh yeah, you young man, stay after class for some extra credit." You show up for some extra credit, and she's like, "Miss Hange, why are you wearing this omnidirectional? What's going on?" And she's like, "Hold on, I'll be right back." And you hear over the school intercom, "Dun, dun, 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 dun."
That's your time.
Right.
Allison, you have a 30-second rebuttal as well. Your time starts now.
I didn't even understand that. I feel like Dom was trying to explain why his character wasn't a racist and would still have sex with him. It's unclear. For my character, he has stated, I have always been very adept at taking the shape of whatever shoe is pressed down upon me. Does that not fucking sound hot? Does this guy know how to fuck? He wants to be whatever shoe is on him. Okay, that could be your shoe. That could be your pussy. So I just think everyone, what? Am I out of time? No.
No, we were just stunned. You are now out of time, but you can wrap up that last sentence if you would like.
He's a cutie pie.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
really quick, before I launch the poll, I love Super Dating Simulator. I love our comedians. I love Hyper Crush. But the oscillation between it's a sweet, accepting place of love, and also it's like dropping pussy, just like you know what, we gots to make love, you know, like it's just
Don't be afraid of your body. We should talk about our bodies.
I agree, and you know my character doesn't fetishize Black people.
Okay, so all right, time for the poll. Who do you think is going to win in this fun, lighthearted crush battle? I don't know. the cool live action nerd or the anime character girl that's kind of cool. That's all just about cool characters.
We got another donation in for Stop AAPI Hate. So thank you guys. Thank you, Austin and
I wonder
Donald,
how they feel about this money.
for that spirited thoughtful discussion. I personally am listening and learning and reflecting. So thank you.
I think we're all learning tonight.
Yeah.
When just the shoe to pussy metaphor, I couldn't. My soul was gone in the first round. My entire spirit has now ascended to somewhere else.
We need to talk about the shoe to pussy pipeline.
I can't.
Is that a word we're allowed to say on Twitch? Are we gonna get into
Pipeline?
Yes,
Yeah.
pipeline.
It's allowed. It's
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You can say pussy, you just can't show it.
Oh no.
All right. Well, looks like the poll. We got a couple more people. We're looking for votes for us.
Guys, we got like 5 more seconds. If you haven't voted, slam that vote in chat right now. You don't want your favorite to be left behind.
This is the dirtiest show we've ever.
You guys know what to do.
I can't help it.
I'm having a grand time. We're talking about cats. We're talking about shoes. We're talking about skeletons. We're talking about omnidirectional gear and school.
We're talking about genitals.
Sex is part of dating for most people.
All right, here we go. Cutting it in 3, 2, 1. And Hange is moving forward. Okay, we know
The progressive choice always wins.
It's out of control.
I want to give a clap. I'm sorry, my soul and my spirit are both.
And Allison, as we have now randomly established, you do get some parting shots or some final words.
There you go.
I think you made your bed and you can sleep in it.
All right, and and you know what? It gets heated in the Hyper Crush Battle Arena. People say things that they mean. Actually, they just say things they mean. Okay. Thanks so much, Allison, for bringing the hilarity. Super great. Dominique Johnson, you're going on to the final. Up next, I don't envy either of these competitors, and I don't envy our audience. They're about to probably have one of the most difficult battles and choices of all time. Sarah and Reed, break it down a little bit more for us.
Okay, we have a wizard man and we have a naughty little bird.
And listen, if we're gonna talk about fucks, I'm not ready to know how a goose or Balthazar fucks. I'm not ready.
It bears repeating that love can be a lot of things. We don't have to go to bedroom talk. We can, but there's a lot of other ways you can love someone, and I just do want that on the table.
You mean you want it on the record?
Yes, thank you.
Table record, both of them valid. My question is, and to put it out there, who would be a better date to an Applebee's?
Oh,
that's
there you go.
The question I think we should all be asking ourselves at all points in our life.
Okay.
Do they buy you apps? Do they say splurge on dessert? I don't know. I can't wait to glean and guess.
Well, we're not gonna have to glean much longer because we're ready for the battle. So Reed, give us who goes first in this fight.
So again, geese have tails. Wizards have heads. So do geese, but you know, don't question me. My soul is gone. That was shit. Let's try it again. There we go. Caught up to my fingers. Fuck me. Tails. The goose / Mayana goes first.
Okay.
All right, Mayana, returning to the fray for the goose. You have 1 minute. Your time starts now.
Boys, girls, and non-binary pearls, we're back here yet again. I'm not here to dirty this set or this Zoom. I'm here to talk about love. You know, geese may not mate for life, but this guy does. He picks who he loves and he stays with them forever. Say you have a little gaggle of eggs, that goose is going to sit on that nest when you need to go to work. He supports you. He's a feminist. Also, again, I will bring up the second goose. He's open to whatever. He trusts you. He trusts that you'll come back to the nest at the end of the day. Cleans up real nice. Look at that bow tie. He's here for you. He's going to bring you whatever you need. I yield my time.
Okay. Wow. All right, Frankie, for Balthazar, you have 1 minute. Your time starts now.
I don't want to be dirty either, so I won't talk about how the fact that the implication is that you have to fuck that goose. But I'm going to talk about is the fact that Balthazar Blake is such a simp for his woman that he waited centuries while she was in the Grimhold until he found the right descendant of Merlin who could suck Morgan Le Fay's soul back out of her body. He then sucked it into his body, and then he died, but then she brought him back along with Jay Baruchel, and she took the option of getting back with him. He could have ascended to some better, larger magical existence while she was gone. She could have done it after she came back. But he's so rad that Monica Bellucci came out of a nesting doll after centuries and said, even though I'm one of the most powerful magicians on earth, I still want to fuck you. And then it's implied that they get into his awesome 1920s car and bang for the rest of eternity. And don't you want to do that?
That's your
I
time.
yield my time. Yes.
Here we go. I have so many questions about this movie, but that's for another time I get.
It exists.
Okay. 30-second rebuttal, Mayana, for the goose. Your rebuttal starts now.
It just sounds like my opponent's suggestion is already taken and in a deeply committed relationship. Goose is available. Again, Goose is here for you. Nice lakeside property. Makes a picnic by the sunset. And also, you can just be friends with the goose. The goose respects that decision because the goose is consent king. I yield my time.
Okay. And then rebuttal for Balthazar. 30 seconds. Time starts now.
Okay. I can't beat the fact that the goose is single and down to just cuddle and honk.
Honk.
I can't. I can't beat that. But you know what Balthazar Blake can do? Everything else. He can even clone himself into 4 guys, and you can date all 4 of them
taken,
in a little. Well, not if they're clones. They're magical clones. And also, again, the goose is a goose. So you have to decide if you want to live the rest of your life in love with a goose, getting a lot of visits from all kinds of people who are concerned for the goose's welfare and yours. Balthazar Blake can just turn into whatever he needs to. He can turn into a hat stand and hide from your ex, so you can give him his records, get him out of the house, and then Balthazar can wipe your address from his head forever, and you'll be invisible from him.
Wow, so much.
Listen.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go
Sam.
ahead, Reed, please.
The chat is popping off. The chat is answering questions that we had that they wanted to speculate. Cloaca ideas have been mentioned.
Not cloaca.
Hey, I feel like it is my duty as a host to acknowledge the chat and what our viewers want to talk about. And I respect all of them. Lots of props given to both the comedians. Boy, oh boy, what a fight this was.
I would just want to say that Mayana brought the cold, calculating assassination of a General Mills rep.
What?
I was deeply intimidated the entire time.
Good.
She described Goose as a brand. She described Goose as an idea. She described Goose as a motivational statement. Whereas, Frankie, I think was writing the film that his character was in as he spoke.
I do think this is a movie you have created. I do think you've made up, and you are building this ship as we sail.
The one thing I think that is a shame is Frankie did leave out the Tesla coil magic.
You mean when Jake Baruchel plays the One Republic song "Secrets" on Tesla coils?
I remember that.
Yeah, so that has nothing to do with Balthazar.
One Republic is in this?
And the film opens with Jimmy Eat World's The Middle.
Yeah.
And I can't think of another wizard film with Jimmy Eat World.
Guys, you guys are making this up.
I've had enough of Wizworld Goes to the Movies. This is a super dating stream. And we're about to finish this poll because the goose is still loose.
Loose, baby. Honk, honk. Honk, honk.
Okay, thank you both. Frankie, any parting words or things you'd like to plug?
I can plug? I have a show every Friday night. I do a talk show as a wizard where I basically have the same fantasy as Nick Cage, where I said, I want to be a wizard on screen. And I made it happen. But all hail the goose, all hail Mayana. Good luck in the final round.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Frankie and Wizworld Live recently got featured as one of the best top 8 comedy podcasts, not scripted or unscripted. What was it?
The qualification was under half an hour.
And you certainly are.
The shortest.
And you certainly are.
And speaking of time, we're approaching hours,
Yes,
so
let's
it's
do it.
time for the big. It's time for the big bad. This one's for all the marbles. Keep getting in those donations to Stop AAPI Hate. But for now, it is
right.
down to
All right.
Hange and the Goose.
Okay, Hange and the Goose. I just need to do one last window, and I think we got plenty of time. We got 6 minutes. Okay.
Yes, and
but
keep
before-
those donations coming in. to
Please
Stop
keep the
AAPI
donations coming in, and at the end of the show, I want to thank all of our comedians for joining us who are still in the chat in our Zoom. We're going to give them a chance to say goodbye to everybody. But before we say goodbye, we have to see the end of the world together. It's kind of like the end of Evangelion, but apparently more sexual than even that anime film. So, so here we go. It's going to be Hange against the Goose, which is loose. I actually put the wrong person here, so now we're going to get it corrected. All right, in our grand final, Reed, Hange, and the Goose. Who goes first?
It'll be the same assignments as before. Hange, the brainiac woman, will be heads. Goose, the goose of the tail, shall be tails.
All right.
Let us flip. Oh, God. I'll be right back.
It would have been really nice if you just really nailed that one.
You had time to practice.
This should have been your best one. You had the most time to practice.
Listen, I have no argument. You're correct, but heads is first.
That's Hange. Okay,
Thank
Dom.
you.
For all the marbles for the finals, you have 1 minute for Hange. Your time starts now.
All right, let me hit y'all with some facts. First of all, every character in the show is a fascist, except for Hange. And what separates her from everyone else? It's a little thing that we in 2021 are valuing. It's a little thing called empathy. Okay. So Hange is looking around. She's like, you know what? Maybe these Titans, who are they? What are they? So she starts hanging out with this Titan named Bean, right? And everybody's like, it's just a fucking Titan. It's just a Titan. She is studying it, but she's like, you know what? These Titans have personalities. I really like them.
15
Somebody
seconds.
kill Bean, dog. Somebody killed Bean, and Hange reacted the way that, when you make a connection with other person. No one else in the show is capable of empathy, but she is. She can find something good in everybody, even Yeager.
That's your time. That's your time. All right, Anna, for the Goose, you have 1 minute. Your time starts now.
Boys, girls, and non-binary pearls, we're back here yet again, almost at the end of the hour, and I want to respect your time, so I won't waste yours. The world of Attack on Titan is one built on violence, fear, and hatred. The world of Untitled Goose Game is one of serene visuals, calming classical music, and a little goose who won't give up. I would prefer to live in a world like that one. I yield my time.
Okay. All right.
Honk, honk.
Final honk. Final statement is the 30-second rebuttal.
Final statement.
Time starts now.
Okay, so let's say that you're a mischievous goose at the bar, right? You see the one fine girl. You walk up to her, he's like, yo, what up? You trying to go back to the crib? And Hange's like, whatever, let's do this, right? So they go back to the crib, and Untitled Goose has some nefarious things going on. Turns out, Untitled Goose drank some spinal fluid, and now he's a Titan, and Hange is gonna cut his neck, and now Untitled Goose is dead.
That's your
Do the
time.
song. Do the song.
Everybody get hyped. Throw that shit on.
Final, you guys, we have to throw it back. The
Throw it
Goose,
back.
we can't disrespect. Final rebuttal for the Goose. 30 seconds. Mayana, your time starts now.
Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Again, I won't waste your time with silly, weird nonsense. The Goose has good organization, a to-do list, and is proficient in cursive. The Goose will give you a picnic. The Goose will give you a little tail wag when it's happy with you. I don't know what homegirl's gonna give you, but it ain't that. I yield my time.
Okay.
Honk, honk. Honk, honk.
Honk, honk.
Honk, honk.
Honk, honk.
You know what I say?
Let's get that poll going. We have
Hange hit one for Hange, two
Incredible.
for the Goose.
This has been a whirlwind.
Y'all know
of
that's the
show.
jam.
This has been a very audio round. Lots of sounds this last matchup. Lots of
gosh, and the votes are coming in. It's coming in hard and fast. But I'm gonna we're calling it in 3, 2,
Oh my God.
1. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Hyper Crush Battle Arena 3 is the Goose.
Honk.
Oh,
Honk, honk.
Honk, mother
Honk, honk.
effer. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We got 60 seconds. I'm bringing everybody
Oh my-
back on the Zoom. Is everybody ready to be back on camera? I hope you
Yeah.
are. Yeah. Okay, this feels like Romper Room all of a sudden. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
transition. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you again for joining us here at Hyper Crush Battle Arena 3. I think we've raised a lot of good money for Stop AAPI Hate. Those donations keep going all night long. So if you donate, DM us, let us know what you donate, and we will still match that up to $100. We're a place of acceptance and love, and that's what we're doing here. So I want to accept and love all our competitors. Again, really quick before we dismiss. Ryan Smith for Charlie
Kelly.
Kelly from Always Sunny. Eric Solis, thank you. Gay for Play Pod, find them on Instagram. He rep Berlin. Mayana Barron, the winner, the Goose from Untitled Goose Game. Marcelina Chavira, Mrs. Coulter from His Dark Materials. And Frankie Griffin, Balthazar Blake from The Sorcerer's Apprentice, Watch Wiz World Live, Dominic Johnson, Hange, follow him for all the improv you need to watch, Attack on Titan, Nikki Urban, Utana from the Happy Sappy Grown Up Hour, follow them on Instagram, Allison Smith, Jared Dunn, Silicon Valley, follow what, AC Improv and other stuff, Allison? Okay, great. Guys, thank you so much for having us. Please stick around on the Pack. Go to the Pack Theater Twitch and watch. I think you'd be into it, but I think you might not be into it. I think Dom Johnson might make a second appearance. Have a great night, everybody. Love, peace, because love, anime, and video games are real. We'll see you next month. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.